Welcome to Chibi Tales. We've got the best of r/entitled parents for you today, including, but not limited to, Karens who need a lesson in intellectual property rights. That's right, we know law words now. Big, smart-sounding law words. Our first story by user Ori Maria involves a Karen who had a problem with someone holding 2 ice creams. So I was in a park in town with my family. Me, my sister, my grandma, and my mom. This took place after my mom decided to go shopping and left us in the park. Me and my sister decided to walk around a bit to stretch our legs, while my grandma sat where she was, as her legs weren't what they used to be, and she didn't want to slow us down. As we walked around, my sister decided to go to the toilet, while I bought us both ice cream. I had just gotten the 2 ice creams when a kid and her mom stopped by. I didn't pay them much attention. The kid obviously wanted ice cream, but I didn't care. The entitled parent and kid then walk up to me, resulting in this conversation. Entitled mom goes, "Hello. Hi? I can see that you have 2 ice creams, and my little darling really wants one. Can you give one to her?" I'm sorry, but this one's for my sister? Yes, but my child is so sweet. Can't you just give it to her? I'm sorry, but no. My sister would kill me. And I wasn't just saying that. My sister really would kill me. The kid looks sad and starts to snivel. This brings about a change in the mom. Look what you've done. You've made my darling cry. So you'd better give her the ice cream now. Again, no. If you want your child to have ice cream, go buy her one. By now, she seems completely mad. Now listen to me, you little fat greedy pig. I know you're keeping both to yourself. I mean, look at you. You look like the type to keep ice creams to yourself and not share. You made a child cry, you fat, ugly bastard, so give me it now. Now, I am on the larger side, but I don't think I am what one would call fat. I'm a rugby player, so I'm mostly muscle. Not that I cared, I was just confused. Now you go and get that ice cream. I hold the ice creams up over my head so she can't get them, and the kid starts to scream. I can feel my temper rising, and a crowd has begun to watch. At the same time, my sister exits the toilet. And here's where this turns into one of the coolest things I've ever seen. My sister walks straight past the commotion and takes her ice cream, and she just walks away. And I went right after her. The mom is gobsmacked, and the entitled kid screams her head off. My sister doesn't even ask what's going on. Fellas, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't get it. Buy your own damn ice cream. Or better, don't be someone who yells at other people to give you their ice cream. What's so hard to understand? What would you do if someone demanded you give them your ice cream? Let me know in the comments. Our last story comes from user Dovahkeen Mirak, who had a really weird experience. You'll get what I'm saying. So I write books, and basically I have 2 USBs. One is in the shape of a horse, which you pull apart, then the USB is inside. I keep this one at home as it was quite expensive and holds about 60 GB, I think. I also have a 1 GB USB that I take places. It is just a normal USB that I use when I'm at school. I put all of my work onto that, go home, and then put it onto the 60 GB USB. One day, I'm in the school library, and I'm working on some Photoshop stuff. I was drawing the races from my story, as it was a fantasy one, and this entitled kid made an entrance. Wow, what are you drawing? Oh, just on some sketches. I have to go now though. Is that where you keep all your drawings? Yeah, You interested in drawing yourself? I already do. I draw way better than you. I was kinda irritated, but I thought it could just be a slip of tongue, so I let him off. Sure, well, see you. As I began to walk away, I felt a tug on my sleeve. Why don't you just give me the USB? I am better and could make your drawings better. Sorry, no. I need this for what I'm working on. Fine, but I should still get it. You could just buy a new one. Why don't you buy a new one? They aren't much. No, give me yours. I just walked away. I thought that was the last of that kid. But a few days later, I was called up to the principal's office. When I was called in the principal's, I knew there was something wrong. And sitting there, smug grin on their face, was entitled kid and entitled mom. There she is! Expel her now! Whoa now! Calm down. We need to hear her side of the story. But she took my USB! I knew what was happening, and well, I knew what to do. Sir, this is my USB and I can prove it. How so? No! She is stealing my son's work! Please, ma'am, calm down. Can I please use your computer? Sure. I do that as the grins on entitled mom and entitled kid's face falter. I boot up the computer and plug the USB in. Can I prove it's mine? Go ahead. Hey kid, if this is yours, what size is it? How many GB? 16 GB? Wrong. It is 1 GB. And what does it have on it? Drawings. Of what? I can tell you exactly what they were of. They are fantasy races from a book I have been planning to write for the past 5 months. Is that so? Yes, and I can prove that, since you can ask me any question about the work on the USB and I can answer. Right. I moved away from the computer. What is the race that specializes in stealth archery? I answer. This kind of thing repeats, with me answering easily every time. Is that enough proof? Yes, it would seem. But the mom isn't having any of it. She cuts him off once again. No, it would not. My son is writing that book, and she had plagiarized the entire thing. And where is your proof? On that USB. The one he knows nothing about, and I know everything? Yes, you changed everything. I look to the principal and ask, can I go now? He says, yep. My principal gave me the USB, and I was on my way back, but I could still hear entitled mom spitting and screaming at the top of her voice. And some say she still is. Okay, so here's a wild concept. Why not just buy your own USB? And draw there? What's your favorite race? No, wait. No, I don't mean it that way. No, listen, just, you know what I mean. You get it, right? Right? That was r/EntitledParents. And if you liked this video, be sure to smash that like button and to share this video with your friends because it really helps my channel grow. And if you would like to see more Entitled Parent stories brought to life, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss my next video. Now if you want to say hi, I'll be right over here buying 2 ice creams for myself. Can someone please be my friend? Please?